clean, shimmy, shoulder, just cleaning up, yeah. Hey, you guys, welcome to Kitchen Table Talk with Spiller Boy TV. Listen, this is the after hours, honey. Listen, I was going to come on with you all earlier today, and it just didn't happen. It just, it just did not happen. So I said, am I going to just like leave it alone and just skip it all together? But I said no, because I had something to say. So here I am, and here we are, and we're going to do what it is that we do. We just going to do it late night. So we're going to change it up, and we're going to do a whole cocktail, because it's cocktail hour. Well, actually, it's 12:35 my time. 12:35 my time, so it's actually whore hour. So we're going to do a cocktail. We're going to have something to eat. We're going to do kitchen table talk. We're going to chat. And I'm actually going to open up the platform and let you come up and talk if you want to, be it as though it's late night. We're just going to put a little twist on it. So that's how this is going to run. I hope y'all enjoy it. If you do, who knows? Maybe we'll do it again in the future. You know what? I'm going to give you a chance, though, to get yourself something to drink, because I know y'all didn't know we were going to actually do a cocktail and all that. So I'm going to give you a chance. Okay, I see Deron said he already got his cocktail, but I'm going to give you a chance to grab you something to drink, whether it be a real live grown-up cocktail, a soda, a glass of water, something, but you're going to need something to wet your whistle, because trust me, you're going to want to get your doggy bag, because you may want to take some of this home. You understand? All right. So, again, it's Saturday night, Sunday morning, actually. It's whore hour. Rum on deck, same over here, real me. And Really B, hi, baby. Listen, before we even get started, congratulations to Really B TV. You know, that's my protege, it's my daughter. She hit her 5,000 on her subscriber count this week. She hit 5K. So congratulations, Really B. Y'all put some congrats up in the chat. Let me put on a little music. Grab y'all drinks, and we're going to get started. Congratulations, Really B. Just cleaning up. Just cleaning up. $5K on the moves. Hey! Just cleaning up. We're just cleaning up. Just cleaning up. Just cleaning up. Come on, y'all. Go get y'all's drinks. Oh, really, B, girl, you did that. And it didn't take you that long. Come on, here go our part, y'all. Come on, girl 6. She said, I'm already drinking. What? Been driving all night. Oh, come on down, Malibu Barbie. Not driving all night. Wait, how long I've been drinking? Come on, Blue D Polo. You said I've been drinking all night. Oh. Now, wait a minute. Now, here goes where the story gets told. How long have I been drinking? He clearly said, been drinking all night, honey. He said, not about driving, honey. I've been drinking. Baby, get the cloud out of your eye, honey. Spiller Boy TV. What the hell's really going on? Hey, Life with Mama Mia. Hi, baby. Look, I'm glad to see you guys. And look, it wasn't time for me to go to bed. Because last I checked, I'm grown. Grown. You don't get too much growner to me. You get any growner to me, honey, there's a funeral. Okay? That's the only thing growner to me is a dead ass, honey. How about that? Hey, Antonio. Hi, LeBrian. What's going on? Look, I'm glad to see. I didn't think all of y'all was going to be here. I really didn't. I didn't know where y'all were, honey. I didn't know where y'all was. Okay, so look, this is what I'm drinking. And I'm still giving y'all some, what you say, your cocktail? Oh, child, you know my contacts will be inside out in a hot minute. Be spinning and carrying on. What's up, Tavon? Okay, so this is what I got. I got Bacardi Limon, ice cubes, and some tangy lemonade. Lemonade, that cool, refreshing drink. Hey, Almond Brown. What's up, baby? How you feeling? Hey, y'all. Going to the back. Listen, okay. All right. You may end up coming back up front, though. You sure may. Okay, so, and here's what I got. Look, and I got a paper plate. Look, we're going real low budget. It's late night. See, I ain't even really at the kitchen table. Sitting in another spot in this little shitty sham shack that I'm in, honey. But turkey, lettuce, tomato, onion, Hellmann's mayonnaise, red and black pepper. You know, every sandwich I do is done the Miss Thelma way. You know, I don't play. No, I don't play at all when it comes to those things. And I need to go and get a napkin because I forgot to bring a napkin. So I'm going to do that. Everyone, we're drinking tonight. Let me go get my drink. Go ahead, keep it cute. I'm going to give you a few more moments. Go ahead and get your drink. Go get your drink. Isn't it nice to have options? Show is. Go ahead and get your drink, baby. I'm going to give you a few more seconds and we're going to get started. I got to go run and get my napkin. Ain't it nice to have options? This is what it looks like when you have your own music. You have options. All right, y'all. Let me mosey on over here. Honey. Y'all ready? Wait a minute. Give me a second. I'm going to cut this loose in a minute. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna cut it loose, y'all. Okay. Feel like feel like. All right, y'all. Okay. All right. Okay. Now let me get comfortable. Do you all got your drinks? Y'all ready for me to talk some mess, y'all? Oh, Madam Scorpio. Girl, what's wrong? What's wrong, Madam Scorpio, honey? Hmm? You just needed some attention? Is that it? Huh? Honey, you wanted some attention? This late in the evening, Ching, honey, go get you a drink. Go get you a drink. I'm telling you, you'll feel better. Because something got you up in your feelings. And not only up in your feelings, you're lying. You're lying, honey. Quit trashing women. What woman? What woman you talk about, honey? Let me go back to your other comment. What woman we talk about, girlfriend? Now, I was trying to start this off nice. I was trying to start this off nice and decent. But you came in here playing. Mm-hmm. Came right up in here playing, didn't you, girlfriend? Right, Sims Overdose. Child. What is this? Let's see. I didn't like what you on DKL panel at the end. Okay. Now let me ask you a question. Do you think I give a fuck? Girl, it's late night. This is after hours. This kitchen table talk, after hours. You at my house. Welcome. You're in my house where the regular rules for being politically correct don't count. I don't give a shit what you think about what I said on DKL's panel. I don't give a damn. See how that works? Now, the best I could tell you to do, sis, is go ahead and get you a cocktail or not. You sound like you need some warm milk, bitch, and go get you somewhere and lay your motherfucking ass down. Because we really aren't concerned. And I definitely don't give a damn about what you think what I said about no man over on DKL's platform. I don't care, honey. So let's move on. Happy birthday, Angie B. Happy birthday, baby. Y'all know what to do, child. Flood it. Flood the chat, honey, with some happy birthdays. Happy birthday, love. Hey, James Anita. What's up, girl? James Anita, little girl. I might need you to come up and sing a little verse, honey. Don't mess with Spill, honey. Leave him alone, honey. Don't start your shit, honey. What is this? But I still like that you still have the Vegas video up. I love you for that. Well, absolutely. It's my video. Why would I take it down? We make videos to be up. They are a timeline of things to come and things that have gone on. That's what the videos are for. I don't believe in all that erasing videos, child, unless there's something really serious going on. But if it's actually a moment in time, what are we erasing the video for? I don't understand. I really don't. But anyway, happy birthday, Angie B. All right, so, okay, let me tell you what it is that I'm going to talk about here. I know you all saw on there, and it's funny that you actually said Vegas. Vegas Gate. Vegas Gate. And Vegas. You know, Vegas is one of my favorite hangouts. One of my favorite hangouts. So I was rolling around, and there's always a little situation of what is actually considered doxing and what is not doxing. What is maybe just a breach of friendship. Maybe it's just a bad decision, one that you would take back if you could, or one that you are going to move on with in the future. Or could you be actually showing me who you are and how you're going to carry on in the fourth, in the time to come forth? So I'm going to tell you a little story. Okay. Now, this actually goes back to Vegas. This goes back to Vegas. Okay. So this will be a bit of history for some of you who weren't there in 2016, or this part you may not have even known. Okay. So we'll go ahead and we're going to talk about it pretty much. So when all the stuff, y'all know Vegas Gate, we ain't going down that whole road, okay? We're really not. We're not going down that road. But you know Vegas Gate. You know the basis of Vegas Gate. And did you all know that at one point, I actually wasn't going to Vegas. I don't drink, but let me get my ice cream. Right. Come on, watermelon sugar. And definitely I did a little small commercial for Chez Trésor, and you are on there, watermelon sugar, looking fabulous. Looking fabulous. So keep your eyes and ears open for that. Anyway, and so there was a point that I wasn't going to actually go to Vegas. I had actually decided to stay home. And I don't know if you all knew that. I had already paid. And as a matter of fact, I actually paid for the trip twice. That's another little detail that kind of it's been told, but it kind of fell out in the midst of there. You know, I'm always pressed down to be this person who is a bum. And it's always said that someone paid for something with me and all of this. Listen, I don't know nothing about all that mess they talk about, but anytime you want to, you can run into Lady Nika and she'll tell you. She'll tell you because she's about one of the only ones that really is around that was actually a part of it that could answer the question. Just ask her one day when you're out there. If you're in her chat, just ask her. She'll answer you. Ask her, who paid for James's trip to Vegas in 2016? And how did the payment go? James actually paid for the trip twice because in the beginning of it, my brother Chet was supposed to be coming to Vegas as well. And then some things came up and Chet could not go. But I actually had paid. See, you know, we had the whole thing. It was myself, Squeaky, Alex. It was Yarrell at the time. All of this kind of carrying on. Well, Alex wasn't even a part of it at first. It was myself, Yarrell, Lady Nika, Sean, and me, Lady Nika, Yarrell, Sean, Chet. Chet wasn't going to be able to go. But when we broke it all down in the beginning, and Tiki. There was another person, and Tiki. It was broken all the way down all those ways. Each person had to pay a certain amount. I paid two amounts because there was me and Chet. Okay, so James paid twice. Yarrell paid. Yarrell ended up not being able to go. Yarrell didn't ask for his money back. He said, oh, don't worry about it. Just split it up, you know, between the people that's there. I did the exact same thing with Chad. Okay, so put that to bed about who paid for James. James paid for James, and James actually paid for another person that wasn't even there. So let's just squash that, okay? But that's just a throw in. That's just an extra. You could put that in your doggy bag. You could take that home with you, okay? But you can ask Nika. If you don't believe me, ask Nika. She'll tell you. Hell, ask Sean. I dare him to lie and say it didn't happen. I dare him. Anyway, moving on. So, a few weeks before Vegas, James decided, you are welcome, B. Angie B. Honey. You are so welcome. Happy birthday, love. Mwah. I decided I wasn't going. I said, you know what? I'm not going. I don't need any of my money back, anything like that. That was completely paid. Completely paid off, everything. I'm not even worried about it. I'm not going to go. Okay? Now, keep in mind, none of us have ever met each other in person. We met each other for the first time when we got off of the plane. We literally met for the first time in the airport. Okay? So I don't know these people. You know, we're friends on YouTube. No big deal. I decided I had my own reasons, and I'm not going to go into that. But I just had my own reasons, and I just decided I wasn't going. So myself and Sean, you know, we had forged a friendship. We were, you know, they had gotten pretty close at this time, and, you know, everything like that. But we didn't know everything about each other. You know, again, we had never met in person. Okay. So we're literally talking about we've been in touch with each other at this time from August. We literally started actually talking on a regular basis in August when I was actually in the hospital with my chemo and that. So we'll say August. We were talking steady, like every day, every other day, sometimes 7 times a day from August. It's now January. So there are things when we get to like December and not January, I'm sorry, April. It's April when we actually go. When we get past the new year and all of that, it's probably around March. We'll say early March when I decide I'm not going. I just ain't feeling it. I'm not gonna go. Still, this is just a YouTube ship at that time. Still, it's just a YouTube ship. So Sean and I knew of, I knew about he had a boyfriend. I knew he had a boyfriend. I knew he had his son, Tim. I knew the one had passed because that had already happened. And that was basically really the base of it. I didn't really know a whole lot more about him and what his daily life was. Same thing with me. He knew about me. He knew I had 2 children. He knew that I had a best friend, Chet. And the reason why I knew about Chet was because Chet was actually coming to Vegas. But had never had a conversation. Chet was he was Chet. He had nothing to do with nothing. So there was no need for him to meet anybody or be in contact with anybody until when we got off the plane, correct? So this is where we get into our subject for today. Now, I want you to pay close attention to what I'm getting ready to tell you, because this is going to be part of this. And this literally is not a bash session. I'm not getting ready to go in on Sean or anything like that. Too bad. Okay. We're just talking YouTube talk and what is something that we run into daily on YouTube. We run into this in the YouTube and the drama of it all. So this is what happens. I say I'm not going. Oh, why? Oh, come on. Why? Nika calls me. Child, why ain't you going to go, friend? Girl, I just ain't feeling it. I'm not feeling it. I talk to everybody. I'm just not feeling it. I'm not going to go. So the next thing I know, about 2 days later, I get a phone call from Chet. Okay. Now, you all know Chet lives in the DMV. I live in Pittsburgh. I get a phone call from Chet, and he says to me, "What's the problem?" I said, "What do you mean, what's the problem?" He said, "What's wrong? Why are you were excited about going to Vegas and everything like that? And why are you not going to Vegas now?" Now, keep in mind, I've never even told Chet that I had decided not to go. Okay. What happened was Sir Bradley went through my Facebook. Link. You know how we did. Trolled my Facebook. Went through my friends list. Found Chet in my friends list in Facebook and reached out to Chet. And he goes ahead, and it's it's a whole thing of, I'm actually reaching out to you about your brother, blah 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 blah, and this gets this whole conversation started. Hey Tara, hi baby. So the conversation goes from there, and he's on. Well, I think it's probably money. Maybe he don't have the money, and he was told at that time. Sweetheart, I don't know you like that, but I promise you, it's not a money situation, because if it was a money situation, he would contact me and he would let me know, and I would make sure he had whatever he needed. That's not even an issue. Okay, so that's all y'all need to know about Chet. But I think y'all already know that about Chet. So just like I've said, I don't even feel the need to go through all that with you all. But from the beginning, I've never, ever looked to Sean Bradley to give me a goddamn thing. Just so you know, that's another little piece that you could put in your doggy bag and take home with you. Okay. So this is what brings us to the question at hand. And I know how I feel about it. I'm kind of up and down with it. But I'm going to open up this platform. I'm going to let you come up if you want to come up and talk. And you tell me and tell the rest of your friends here on Treasure Lane, what do you, and take Sean out of it. We're not even talking about people here. So don't come up and say, I hate him. We ain't doing that. That's not what this is about. We're talking about the situation. Was that a situation of doxing, or was that actually being overly friendly, or was that a time for you to pay attention to exactly what you're dealing with going forward? Was that a violation of privacy? Now, I'm going to tell you what I think. It was a little bit of all of it. It was a bit of overstepping. I felt completely as though he overstepped. It's something that I know of him. He is a chronic line stepper. That's just him. That's who he is. But again, it's one of those things where it's like, you know what? You don't hate your friends for who they are. You accept them exactly how they are, and you know how you're going to deal with them going forward. That's what I took from the lesson. It was like, girl, you a lot. You're a lot, sis. You're a lot. That, along with some other things that I had actually picked up. But I felt like, oh, girl, you're a lot. But this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to put this link here. And if anybody wants to come up and talk, they can. FJ, I see you, so I'm sure you probably want to talk. I love FJ. Okay, so there we go. There's the link. Feel free to click the link and come on up. You know I don't do this often. I don't open this platform often to just let folks up on the platform, but I just thought it would be fun. I thought it would be fun and interesting, because it is a situation that comes up a lot with us here on YouTube as to when is it that a person is actually doxing, and when is it maybe it just really ain't that deep. So let's talk. Let's talk. Again, welcome to Kitchen Table Talk with Spiller Boy TV, the After Hours edition. Glad to see you all here. I hope y'all got your drink. FJ, you got your drink, man?
You know I do.
What's up with you? How you feeling, babe?
That's a lot. It sounds familiar as well. It sounds very familiar. That new story you just told sounds very, very familiar. Very apropos to what my experience was with said individual. But, you know, I told you, they asked me how many times me and my husband have sex every week.
What?
Yeah, I told y'all that. Ask me how many times we do it. Just overstepping boundaries.
Well, that's a lot. Yeah, that's a lot.
Much.
I mean, if you, well, I don't know. You know what? Nah, to be honest with you, FJ.
Talk to me.
Was that before or after?
You and Matt.
Was that before? I ain't put you out there, but was that before that or was that after that?
That was before that was sent.
Yeah. So that's how we got to.
Yeah, that's why.
Well, yeah, I mean, where else was there to go?
Remember when I said that? Remember when I said that? You know, when we first talked on the phone the first time, him and I, first question he asked me was, "Do I find him attractive?" Eat that sandwich. So I knew from the very beginning was not where his mindset was. I really didn't want to believe it because I was still trying to be nice and trying to be cool because I told you I liked, you know what I'm saying, that individual based on what was going on. As
I
a
had already told you where it came from, but you just wasn't listening to me at that time. But that's all right. I still love you, but you wasn't listening to me.
so that was that. So it wasn't so after that question was asked, I already knew. So I already knew what I had to do to make sure I entrap you because I knew what you were. It's called sexpionage.
Sex being okay. Sometimes you too damn creative. You just making shit up. Sex being hard. Okay. Okay.
So in order for me to get you where I want you to be, a little picture is worth it.
Okay.
You
Well,
know,
I mean, you always
people
do
all the
say
time.
that it's pretty. So when you say that it's pretty, people be wanting to see it, FJ.
Anyways, but no, I mean, I think that the whole, that was just that part of it. But on your conversation about this thing is stepping the line, I think is definitely overstepping
Yeah, because
because
we didn't know each other like that back then.
yeah, but I mean, but it's just for anyone, not just for that situation, but for anyone who goes to someone else's other social media to look stuff up on them or whatnot, I think it's overstepping for good reason or for bad reasons. I give you what I want you to have on here, no more, no less. And if you take it upon yourself to get more, I feel violated because I didn't want you to know that or I didn't give you that information. So
Yeah, I was a
therefore,
little bothered because Chat is not on YouTube.
right,
He don't even know nothing about this YouTube shit. All he knew is whatever I told him.
right. And
Man.
you know when a conversation we had about a year ago, when you told me some stuff that I needed to do.
Mm-hmm.
See, that was what you do when you're cool with somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I didn't go
You
no
know,
further than what fell into my lap. I didn't go looking. I didn't go. Something fell in my lap, and I said, "Go fix that."
right,
It fall in my lap and fall in the wrong person's lap.
exactly. And you didn't go out there and try to and broach upon more information just to figure more things out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Although there's nothing to be figured out, but the point is, it's just like there's a way to do things to be a friend and protect on each other, and there's a way to do things to be nosy and messy.
Well, and then kind of it's like as things moved on, you kind of see where we kind of went to. It was I know you, honey. I know you. I know you. I've known you. That's why some things didn't shake me. That's why I was able to stay ahead of you on certain things because you've been stepping across the line from the beginning. You didn't even know that, Johnny, and you reaching out to people that, like, girl, what is you doing?
But you have to also learn at your own pace as well. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like you
Right,
can't be spoon fed information because if someone tells you something and you're not ready to see it, you don't see it. You actually have to
right,
experience it yourself.
right. And I didn't cut him off or judge him really harshly. I was like, ooh, that's, ooh, ooh, girl.
See, now
Yeah.
that I would judge really harshly. Like someone would have
Well,
contacted
you
me.
know what? I think I was surprised, but not so much surprised because before that came the story of you sleeping with a friend's mate for a long period of time.
Oh yeah,
It
that
already been
Germany
told, so I
story.
kind of know you were a line stepper, and I kind of knew where to watch you. Like I knew if it ever come to a situation of a male counterpart, see, a
Mm.
male counterpart,
Mm-hmm.
I already know where you gonna go.
Mm. To
Now,
the
just
bathroom on your knees.
no, just running for the damn top speed for the goddamn DMs, Miss Toby. Boom.
Hey,
Hey,
mother. How
hi,
you
baby.
doing? How you
I'm
doing,
good.
mother? Hey, food junkie.
Hey, Miss Toby.
I was going to say, Food Junkie, do you know Miss Toby?
I seen her around.
Okay, Miss Toby, Food Junkie, Miss Toby.
Oh yeah, I see food junkie. I be in his bushes all the time.
Okay.
So let me just say that I'm gonna put aside my feelings for Trout Mouth. You know,
Right.
I'm gonna just say that whoever it was in the picture, I think that he was overstepping his boundaries. He didn't, he had no reason to contact your brother whatsoever. I think he was a little shady as fuck, trying to ask whether or not you had the money or not. I didn't like that part at all. That shit was shady as fuck. So, and I would have been a little leery, and in the back of my mind, I would have just been like checking him. As far as a friendship is concerned, truthfully, I don't even think that man knows how to be anybody's friend. That's just my opinion.
Right. Wait a minute, Toby. Let me address this. Medusa, my brother. Yes. Listen, Chet is my best friend. Chet is my best friend. Has been my best friend since the very, very early 90s. So we're talking like 91, 92. So we are beyond the whole friendship thing. He is my brother for all intents and purposes, but he's not my biological brother. That is my best friend, but I refer to him as my brother, just so there's no confusion. My actual brother at that time was incarcerated, but you all knew that. So I hope that clears up the confusion.
Yeah, that's definitely your brother. If you've been friends that long, that's your brother.
Oh,
I don't know what confusion is. People have aunties and brothers and sisters here on YouTube.
Well, yeah.
I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, I know, because you know what? Because neither one of them are, like, y'all know about both. I didn't take offense to it. Both y'all know about both my brothers. You know, and if you ask my mother, should you say the brother? She'd be like, Chet.
Which one?
You know, no, there's two of them. Because
Right.
she referred to Chet too as the brother. That's just the way it is. If my mom's speaking about Chet, she says, "You talk to your brother." You know, he is family. He is family. So that's why I just wanted to clear that up. I wasn't, I got to explain everything, because, they will take something that I say and be like, bitch, you said, bitch. That's been your friend my whole 30 years of life. I want friendship life. Oh, absolutely. 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 Yep. All right, Toby, go ahead, girl. What was you saying?
Well, yeah, I knew you were talking about mother, because you always tell us, just know your history. And I remember that you talked about him a lot. And I know that was your brother because, you've been friends forever. So
he's been on the channel. My biological ain't been on. Oh, he was on the channel once, but it was a split second, baby. He didn't say shit to y'all. He was standing there like.
So, mother, let me ask you a question. So, after that situation, did you always have a little eye on him? Like, yeah, I'm gonna watch that motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Girl, but
because who does that? I don't understand. You mean he took his time out, went through your Facebook, looked at all your friends, and then contacted him?
Mm-hmm. And keep in mind, Chet's name ain't Chet. That's how deep he went with it. Chet's name ain't Chet, okay?
So let me ask you a question. Did he try to contact other people other than Chet then?
I don't know, girl. Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
See, that's a definite overstepping the boundaries and lines.
I know he probably in the bushes. Yeah, bitch, I said that's crazy, you dumbass motherfucker. That shit is crazy.
I knew. Wait, I laughed when Toby came and said, I ain't even going to deal with the fact that I want you for now. Toby!
I'm sorry, mother. I'm sorry.
Don't be, because before it's all over, I might be the customer. I ain't going to ask you to do nothing I can't.
Well, that's all I just wanted to say. Okay, thank you, mother. I love you. Bye, food junkie.
Bye, baby.
You. Thank you for coming up. Thanks for playing. You might come back, Toby, when I give you this next little piece.
But Jane, like, really nothing surprises me after you heard the story about the Germany situation when you said the person who like what really surprises you?
Right.
That's why I deemed them a sexual deviant.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's like you drive 2 hours away with the dick that's fucking you, sorry, and then you drive with him to be with his boy, and you sit in the car and watch DVDs.
I couldn't do it.
I
I've
wouldn't do it.
always tipped my hat to him for that. I'm like, girl, you are a piece of work. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it, but I told you that I am a very selfish lover. Very selfish lover. That's why I didn't understand the whole running after you the way he ran after you. Like, you know, ain't nothing going on between me and Food Junkie. Food Junkie got a husband. You know for a fact I'm a bitch that needs to be first. So what am I supposed to do with the husband, honey? It would have been a whole Lifetime movie situation because I got to be first.
And the thing is, yeah, no, I like that.
So I like that wasn't nothing but a kiki.
Flirting,
but again, that's because I don't tell you everything. So you didn't know that I know Food Junkie for years before that. I've known Food Junkie damn near as long as I've known you.
Yeah,
but again, I don't tell Steve Kaufman's, don't tell Gimbals their business.
Not Gimbals.
And I ain't telling you nothing about no man, honey, with your thirsty self, honey. Your thirsty throat, honey. No, ma'am.
Parched.
Okay, hello, Anton. No, I ain't ready to tell thirsty throat Tina nothing about no damn man, honey. She found out though, honey. I don't sit up on line all night, honey. I don't be watching people. No, you be watching me. That's how you found out where I was. You watched me all the way over there to that man's house, honey. And jump down in that man's chimney, honey, with your thirsty throat. Isn't that right, Tina? Anyway, so okay, well, wait, now let me throw this one out. Well, I'm gonna drop the link if anybody else wants to say something about that. But I'm gonna say, let's talk about another little situation, and I think you will want to weigh in on this too.
Okay, I'm here.
What do you think about content creators who, you know, that people will beef, as you know, when it comes to like numbers and stuff like that, and they'll do like the whole little clout chase thing. It's just like a clout chase thing. You got good numbers, I'll come after you. You know, that's the YouTube thing. I noticed today, I thought I've seen it before, but I noticed today that this one bitch, literally, every time something happens with like a spurt in maybe gifts, like if they're doing an unboxing, and I'm speaking to me, like when I do an unboxing and somebody might send me something really nice, I notice I get attacked. If like something happened, like when my birthday came around and I got a lot of like subscribers on the backup channel and stuff like that, ooh, I got attacked. Stuff like that. And then I noticed that there's this one lady over there in Texas today. Lady over in Texas. You know, she was having some issues and a couple of us were kind of worried about her. So we were talking about her and saying, you know, we hope the best for you. And everybody was kind of pulling for her and saying, girl, if you need anything. And I think over the last few days, people were giving her, you know, a couple little super chats and things like that, trying to make sure that she wasn't like asking, but you know, people gave her some stuff to make sure she had what she needed. But the issue was in Texas, the weather is so bad that it didn't matter really about the money. It was really the getting out. She couldn't get out to get the things that she needed. But I noticed that she was under attack. And the conversation was a lot of what she didn't do and what she should do and how she lives and all of this stuff. And I just thought that was really strange. Hi, Tracy. How you doing, baby? The shade has been thrown. Tracy, how you doing, sugar? But Miss Tracy was living her best life and not bothering this person at all. That person was jumping on panels of people Not but being in the chats of people he can't even stand, trying to drag this lady, all because her engagement said that she could possibly be that bitch down on the YouTube streets. And I said, is there I don't know, Tracy, let me ask you a question, sugar. Maybe you can answer this. Girl, when you go out to a bar, is there a drink that a bartender makes, girl, that the base of the drink is made from jealousy and envy?
Oh,
Is the drink green?
James, I have a drink that I'm going to make for you with those ingredients.
Jealousy and envy?
Yes. It's lemonade.
Right to the head, honey.
It's lemonade, lemonade, vodka, white vodka, Maduri mixed together, and it leaves you with the blues. Because you know yellow and blue equals blue. So yellow equals blue. It leaves you with the blues.
Tracy caught the shade because all she did is just put laughing emojis in the chat.
I caught that shade. Was it yesterday?
You asked
the same question a couple of days ago. You asked the same question a couple of days ago.
I had to look outside because I kind of had my hand on. I had my finger on why and when it kind of happens to me. Yeah. When I did that unboxing for my sis the other day, I got attacked like shit the next day. I got attacked the next day, baby. It wasn't nothing nice. The link is under your comments. James cannot see you. Who? Leandris? Listen, Leandris can't see the link. Is Really B still here? If Really B is still here, she can copy the link and wait here. Let me do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Hold on. Just hold it. Just hold it. Just hold it. Hold on, FJ.
Why aren't you the landlord?
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Cut that out. Cut that shit out. Okay, let's see. I don't even know if I could actually do this on here like this. Hold up. I'm doing the most right now, y'all. Wait, I am doing the absolute most.
Playing from James's Galaxy Note 10 Plus.
Okay. All right, hold on, y'all. See if that works. I don't know if it'll work or not. Okay, yeah. So anyway, Food Junkie, oh, there she go. What am I doing? Drop the link. Really be because I think there's Leandris may not be able to see me, and so she can't click on my link. Baby, I got this light. It's like pow right there. It's giving me the Chicago effect, baby. It's giving me that Maywood glow. Anyway, hi, Manny. What's up, babe? Okay, so dig this. So Natalia sent me a box.
I was there.
Yeah, I did my unboxing. There's some gorgeous things in there. And the next day, I was talking with Nika. we're talking, because she got the weather thing going on down there too in
Right.
Louisiana. And I'm checking on her, make sure she's okay. And I'm just chatting and we carrying on. And the next thing I know, I look over and baby, I said, oh, the beer garden is open. Let's go see what they're serving over at the beer garden. Honey, not yet, Denise. I haven't been anywhere. Not yet. Get up in there. Child. That child was dragging me.
Why? About what?
People giving me stuff.
They got a coat, right?
Ain't nobody gave me no coat.
Did you offer $40 for something to eat?
Are you hungry? I did. Multiple times. How phenomenal, Scorpio. How you, baby? Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know, FJ. They were terrible. He was dragging the shit out of me. I was like, oh my. So I came in, and you know how I am. I went down front, lifted my skirt, honey, and crossed my ankles and said, hi, honey. What's going on? And then I start listening. She's on Milan's. The link is Spiller Boy. Oh, she on the wrong page. I'm confused now. Milan ain't even up. I'm not doing anything on there. Come on, Leandros, come to the party, sugar. So I was like confused. I was completely confused. I said, girl, something ain't right. So I was listening to what he had to say, and he literally was dragging me, called me all kind of bitches and stuff, but literally was saying exactly what I had said about Curious George.
Okay, yeah.
Saying the exact same thing, like literally agreeing with everything that I said about Curious George. I was like, I am so confused right now.
Did you get that picture I sent you a couple days ago?
I did. You know what? I don't have to do. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Okay. See, that's not what I sent you.
No, that's not what you sent me. Hey, Leandros. Can you hear me? Jack, do you have earbuds in, Leandros?
Hello.
Okay, we can hear you now. Do whatever that is you did a minute ago. Yes, I caught another live from my booth in Pittsburgh too. Right. Oh, you know that just happens, Claude. This what happens, child. They try it, honey. But yeah, so he was saying the exact same things that I kept on preferencing that I was a bitch. Afterwards, I was like, oh Jesus. Can you all see me? Yes, distant lover, I can see you. So that was pretty funny.
So you got a gift box from someone who loves you and appreciates you last night and wants you to look nice and have nice things. So the next day you get cussed out for that.
Ooh. And the thing is, you couldn't use anything in the box. So what was the problem? Because you know he swears I want to be a woman.
He can
And
use
all
that.
the things in the box were all pretty things. And he's not a woman.
Well, he could have
So,
used that decanter.
huh?
He could have used that crystal decanter.
He couldn't use none of my shit. You think I'll let him put those paws on any of my beautiful things that my sister sent me, honey? Never would I ever let you put these paws on anything my sister sent me, honey.
Well, you know, abortion didn't need a decanter. Not. Why are you doing these paws?
Couldn't put that stuff on none of my good stuff.
I can't. I can't.
But he was
can't do
there.
anything.
He cussed me out tonight. He said he was going to come back. So he'll probably cuss me out again.
I guess I
Later.
get a little bit.
He
I
was
guess I
talking
get a bit too for
bad about
laughing.
women.
I said I guess I get a little bit too for laughing.
I don't know. I hope not. It's
don't
never
know.
my
I
intent
won't
to get
hear it.
you in trouble.
I won't hear it. I won't hear it.
But he was in his juice tonight, baby. And he was upset. And he was started up. And it was a whole thing of how many channels I had, and he was giving me a challenge, and it was to get 30,000 subscribers on each one of my 5 channels. I said,
But my
okay.
thing is, don't you have multiple channels as well? And can you get 30,000 on any one channel?
But I mean, and then what happens if I do it? You'll just find something wrong with that, and you'll cuss me out again.
Oh, you're so stupid. But I'm saying, don't he has multiple channels as well? But my thing is,
Not all at one time. He loses one and gets another, loses one, gets another. How many times have I helped him build back?
well, you know, you ain't the only one. All y'all help him build channels. Well, it's not. I don't support bad behavior. You know that. You keep on doing stuff to get your channel snatched. I can't help you. I can't support that bad behavior.
It was a bit much.
You know. But that's what it is. That's what it is.
But yeah, earlier he was talking real bad about women. Real bad.
Which women was he talking about?
Huh?
His target normally is Tracy. So who was he talking about this time?
Oh,
Is it
no, he
you?
was talking about women as a whole. I
Wow.
went over there and I was like, okay, so he was dragging and he was calling out names, and I was like, Lord, he hasn't got to my name. So I was just kind of sitting there and I was doing something else. It was kind of like background noise. And then he started talking about oh, I don't even know if I want to touch this, but he was saying that calling all women fish. He was doing the fish thing. Calling all women fish. And I was looking at the women in the chat like, okay, so now, because I've asked you all before, how do y'all feel about how he treats y'all? And now he's sitting here telling you all that you all are considered fish and that you smell like fish. I literally dropped down and I said, hey, don't say that. Don't say that. Stop that now. Stop. He read my comment. And he didn't cuss me out, which made me think that maybe he was listening, paying attention. And he didn't curse me out at all. But he doubled, you know him. He says that I tell the truth. So he doubled down on what he was saying. And he doubled down on what he was saying. And then he started like quoting the Bible and saying that women were cursed and talking about their menstrual. It was just out of order. I was like, no.
And you wonder why you don't get gift boxes.
Exactly. And then after that, he ended up leaving and he said he would be back. And I said, I'm sure. And he did. He didn't curse me out that whole life. And I said, I guess he'll probably come back and drag me by my non-existent hairline. I mean,
see, one thing I don't get like that's why I be like, people be wanting abuse on here or like abuse, because people or will cuss you off for no reason whatsoever and get into these tirades and whatnot, but yet y'all still support that. I don't understand
that. Child. Really, Tar? That's fair.
If it smells like regret and abandonment, then yeah.
Right. Look. Are you working?
And it's always seems people who have the most issues have the biggest opinions about things.
I know that's right, Ron. It was a mess. It was bad. I was like, I said, boy, you need to leave this alone. And I mean, leave it alone now.
Swollen cuticles.
Child, wasn't they inflamed, honey?
Oh.
Inflamed and engorged. And this one over here, honey, with the most beautiful lips, honey. It's my buddy there. Gotta love him, honey. I love Real Me, honey. Every time I push the button, baby, he's there to support me. I just love him, honey. And he does. And I like looking at him, girl. He got the most beautiful lips on the tube, honey.
Let me get my magnifying glass so I can check this out.
Okay. Hurry up. They're gorgeous, honey. Gorgeous. Tracy, what does Tracy say? 2 11s are outside. He fair at it if his fingers like that. No, listen. Y'all's a mess, child. Child, he was really carrying on. He thought he was doing stuff, but he does that cuss out all the time. And I said, so it's not just me, it's anybody who the people love on. He finds issue with it. I don't know what happened to Leandros. Really, B, drop that link again, if you would, babe.
But I don't understand the jealousy. The thing is, like, I tell people all the time, what you do don't move me. Like, I can't spend what you get, and you can't spend what I have. You know what I'm saying?
And the people wanted me to have it, not you, or they would have gave it to you.
Exactly. Like, I don't understand that. Like, I mean, I can't get mad because someone is getting a gift box of stuff. Like, I don't understand the reason of being upset about that. And plus, if they got as many gifts as you got, where are they gonna put it anyway? Oh. That room is only so big.
Now you know they say I live in an efficiency. What you talk about, man?
But your efficiency at least has 2 floors. I'm saying you have more than 1 room.
3 floors, love. These are bad. Oh, he did mention that, Tracy. He did mention that. Yep, he mentioned it, baby. Albert Toss will TV to show a picture of those fingers, but my stomach can't take it again. Them fingers are something at it.
And was that a current picture or was that an old picture?
Those aren't actually his fingers. Those are just some fingers that look like his fingers. There's his fingers is like underneath his fingernails is always nasty and grimy. I don't know what he be doing.
Scratching his butt, I guess.
Child. Well, yeah, because that hole is wide open.
See. You can go spelunking in there.
Child. I'm not going nowhere near it, honey.
Well, a hazmat suit.
It looks like a damn episode of Star Wars, honey. It's a black hole, honey.
Oh, disgusting.
Yeah, he was at me earlier, and Bless Watkins chat, he was at me.
But don't he go out to the bus walkers again all the time?
Goes after her all the time and told her, "Your calls are all kind of old bitches." I'm like, oh jeez. Told her, "I'm the one that made you come all up out of your character." And I'm like, she's gonna do it again if you don't shut up, Eddie.
But do you think that that's the goal, just to try to see who they can feathers they can ruffle?
You say not scratches, sniff tease. Absolutely.
Mm.
That's another beautiful creature, I tell you, honey. On Malibu Beerby, another beautiful creature. I tell the girls all the time. Hey, some of the baddest boys on YouTube hang out on Treasure Lane. They do, and I got some pretty damn groovy women as well.
And that's why they're upset.
But don't be. See, look at that, gorgeous. If your nails is dirty, you not constantly wash your ass. Yeah, right. I know, Kendra. I try, Kendra, but it don't always be like that, babe. But that's it. So wait a minute. So what are you drinking over there, FJ?
It's about 2:00 in the morning. I got to work in the morning, so I just have a little bit of wine.
Okay.
A little bit of wine, a little raspberry wine. Something to bring down the mood. Can't do too much.
Really Big actually did a celebrity interview earlier. Really Big, do you want to come up and tell us a little bit about what happened? And then send the people over to look at your look, just bring your ass up here. Bring your ass up here.
I gotta go check it out.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna tell her. Just give a little teaser and then tell the people what to look for when they can go over and look at it. James, that's why you constantly get dragged. Men know Treasure Lane. Well, I mean, why you gotta drag? Child, they should just come on over and just take it all in. Just come on. Look, here come one now. Boom.
What's going on?
What's going on with you?
Oh, nothing. Chilling.
What you drinking?
Vodka.
I know you was drinking something. Because I told you.
You said get your drink. You said get your drinks. Got my drink.
I did.
Oh, but
really big.
Hey, mother. Hey, food junkie. Hey, Anton.
Hey, really big, baby. How you doing?
Hey,
I'm good. How y'all doing?
We're good. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you so much. Listen, I had 4,900 and something since like October. I was trying to get there by the end of the year. I could not do it. I was so frustrated. And it was like I would get 2 subscribers, I would lose 3. I said, what the hell? So thank you. I finally got over the hump.
That was good shit. So tell us about what happened earlier today.
So earlier today, I had an interview with Buffy Purcell from Married. She was on Married to Medicine, like 2 seasons ago. People who watch the show probably remember her and Dr. Jackie got into it because Dr. Jackie had made this announcement about the fact that she was infertile, and so that became like a major storyline for the season. There were a couple of other things that went down, but that was the main thing, was the whole conflict with her and Dr. Jackie and talking about, her eggs, honey. And I think her and Dr. Heavenly got into it, but Heavenly get into it with everybody, so that don't even matter.
Right.
But yeah, so it was a really good interview. She spilled a whole lot of tea on Married to Medicine. For people who watch it, for people who are fans of the show, she told a whole lot of stuff that was going on behind the scenes and edited stuff that they didn't include. So it was a good conversation. She definitely did not hold back anything. And it was funny because she had gone back and looked at my reviews because she was like, "Because you didn't like me on the show." I said I was up and down with you. That is true. Because I was. There were some episodes I liked it, some episodes I didn't. But she said, "Yeah, I went back." She said, "I went back and looked at your reviews." I said, "Oh, that's fine. I mean, they up there." I felt, that's how I felt at the time. I felt the way I felt at the time.
Gotta be honest.
Yeah, and there was some things that she did that I thought Dr. Jackie saying it was wrong. And I thought the way that things ended at Simone's housewarming, I felt like that was wrong. But I also felt like some things happened during the season that she was wrong. You know what I mean? Like that's how I felt,
Right.
But the thing was she had seen it and she still wanted to do an interview with me, so we were on the same line.
She's mature. She knows what it gives.
Yeah, she knows what it is. She knows what it is. But I want to say this to you guys too. Go, those of you who might be interested, she has a movement called Crawl Before You Ball. She's all about financial literacy and she's in finance and she's all about. And so if you follow her TikTok, she's doing a challenge where you have to people who do TikTok know what I'm talking about. You have to duet her video and you could win a chance for her to help you get out of debt. I feel like it's sort of like a contest thing where you have to agree to let her basically do your budget and stick to the budget. And if you are able to stick to the budget, then she will basically pay your debt, pay whatever I'm sure there's a cap on it, but she will pay your debt. So if you stick to the budget, she says, and she sort of hinted that this might be for a show or for some sort of, she hinted that this might be some sort of show she's doing. So y'all go check her. I don't know her actual TikTok, but it's Buffy. It's something like Buffy Purcell or something like that. But you know what? If you go back to my video,
Boom. I was going to cut you off, like, girl. If you keep talking,
go to my interview and get all that information.
Right. There's 435 of you in here, honey. So, girl.
Yeah, so that was today. So it was fun. It was a good interview. It was fun. It was definitely fun. And she was real cool. She was really, really cool.
Congratulations, baby.
Thank you, Food Junkie.
Is she the one with the hold on, Vietnamese ate some? The husband is.
No, she has a white husband. He's tall with a beard.
No, right. Her husband is white. She's black.
Okay.
Yeah,
with the bald head, with the big beard. I'm thinking of the one from LA that's married to the. Okay.
Oh no, no, that's Dr. Kendra. That's in LA. Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking of.
She had a lot of fertility issues.
Yeah, they're biracial couple in Atlanta. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
I might say I think it's just being Buffy. That's cool. That's really groovy.
Yeah. Hey, Malibu. Hey, boo. Thank you.
So I came up. I want to weigh in on your initial question, James. So this is hypothetical. I don't know these people. We don't know who we talking about. But so let me get the story straight. A friend of yours, y'all was going on a trip. You said you was going, then you decided to back out, and so they went on Facebook, found your brother, to inquire as to why you're not going or whatever they did. So here's my opinion with that. Number one, says your brother. I don't have any brothers. I only have sisters. But nobody can get in contact with any one of my sisters thinking that they gonna talk about me with you. That's number one. So you already gonna be looking stupid to them, like my brother. You trying to call about my brother? Like I'm gonna talk to you, and I don't even know who you are. That's gonna make it even worse. Then the whole and then I'm like, well, what is calling your brother gonna do? Was your brother supposed to make you go? You know what I mean? Like you were gonna get in trouble with him. He was gonna tell you what to do. And then lastly,
Right, he's snitching.
yeah, like
that brother might try it, Eddie, but it'll be a pushback moment. But
then to say, then if you was to call my sister and say he not coming, and I think it's a money issue, you might have almost got like cussed out, because even if it was a money issue, my sister ain't finna tell you that. We gonna act like we fine around here. It ain't about that. So that's a little, that's kind of, weird to me, especially if the story goes the way you said it, to do all of that on Facebook, like to find just the leg work is like, why are you doing all of that? Bitch, I said I ain't coming no more. The fuck?
Bitch, I said I ain't coming. But you know what, I agree with what Anton said, and Food Junkie said the same thing. The reality of the situation is, and people do what they do, and it is what it is. But I share with people what I want to share with people, and people have reasons why they may or may not share information, and they keep platforms separate. It's a reason why people keep things separate. And if I don't tell you, you don't need to know. And that's just anything in life. If you meet somebody on the street and you're friends with them, and they choose not to share their social media with you for whatever that reason, like for example, nobody at my job can be on my Facebook. I'm not friends with anybody on Facebook.
I don't do that either.
That I work with. Because I keep those things separately. Now I have had coworkers find my YouTube channel and things like that, and I mean I don't shy away from it. I mean it's me. I come on screen, but I don't go around school advertising it. I don't go around telling people my business. And again, it's not because I'm ashamed of anything. It's just you keep things separate, and for somebody to violate that for whatever their reason is, and especially if we're calling each other trying to build a friendship. That's a major violation. There's no good reason for that, and especially that's in that scenario. And I'm with you.
I also
like that. We can't just search him like that.
It also makes me look at the situation like, you ever like had friends or met people and become cool people, and they want to be friends with everybody else you friends with? Exactly. And it's like, no, it don't work like that.
Yep,
so exactly. I'm kind of thinking, was there any ulterior motive, just trying to get, in every, situation? Like I could have friend number 1 over here and friend number 2 over here. I may drink with this one and smoke with that one, but we may not need to all 3 have to be friends.
Right.
Hey, Goldilocks.
Right. Hey, Natalia. Hey, Auntie. What's up? But that's just like Anton just said. And James knows I have a brother and a sister, and I promise you don't want to call either one of them for no reason. It ain't no you might get. It ain't no you might get cussed out.
You would have got cussed out with my sister.
Right. They know you might get cussed out. You will. You call my sister if you want to. I promise you. Call my sister.
They'll be like, "Who are you?"
No, it ain't no. It's not even gonna be no. Who are you? It's not. Call my sister if you want to. I promise you, what you gonna get? You call her.
Look, if you know me in that capacity that James was talking about with that friends, the only time you need to go on my Facebook page and find my sisters is if I'm dead in the street or in the hospital or something, so you can let them know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
But just to
even
call
then, don't contact about gossip, because no one's gonna contact you. We ain't friends like that.
Right. Right. Exactly.
We ain't friends like that.
Exactly.
You're here like everybody else here. Word of mouth. Oh, what happened to Food Junkie? Oh, he died.
Exactly. That, you know what? Let me tell you, this is a real situation I'm dealing with right now, and I hadn't even talked to you about this, mother, because I hadn't talked to you in a couple of days on the phone. But so earlier this week, a friend of mine passed away. We went to college together. We stayed friends, and she passed away earlier this week, and a very small circle of friends knew what happened. Her family asked us to keep it off of social media until they had a chance to, take care of some things, because with COVID, it's just been hard taking care of some stuff. And so they asked us not to put it on social media. So I knew since Tuesday that this happened. But it wasn't on Facebook. I didn't say nothing. So finally on Friday, they put it on Facebook. So when I tell y'all my phone has been blowing up all day long. And you know what it is? That it's not they want to make sure I know. They want to know what happened.
Right.
And it's like, well, I know y'all were friends. I know y'all were still in touch. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear about it. Well, girl, what happened? And I'm thinking to myself, I've known all week, and out of respect to the family, I didn't say anything on social media. And now it's not so much that y'all are so concerned and extending your condolences. You want to know what happened, right?
They want the tea.
It's like, right. And it's like, and that goes back to like, you'll know what you need to know. And God forbid, somebody passes away, you'll know what you need to know, but you only gonna know what you need to know.
Right.
And the people just crack me up feeling like they're supposed to have access to every single thing. If the family wanted you to know what happened, they would have put that information out there.
Right. And like I said earlier, there's no secrets that what I do is not. But the thing is, not everything's for everybody. Like I don't like you can find out anything you want about me, and I don't care. The point is, I'm only gonna tell you what I want you to know that is prevalent. And if you think that you're entitled to something, you get your feelings hurt because you're not entitled to anything.
Well, a couple of people got their feelings hurt today, Food Junkie. Listen. A couple of people got their feelings. Couple of people got their feelings hurt today. Because it got to the point where I was like, wow, like y'all really not reaching out because you're concerned about how I'm handling it. And it just like it really occurred to me, and I was like, wow, people really feel like they have a right to everything.
Right.
I had a friend. I really don't do the Facebook like that. So my mom, my sisters, they do it. I don't do it. But I have a friend, and been friends with them for years since like college, and they were starting a new career. But they had to do like some stuff to get the license and all of that, which was some money that they needed that they did not have. And so they made like a Facebook post about it, which I would have never done that, but that's neither here nor there. But turns out like my mom and both of my sisters like band together and gave the money to the person. So cut to 6 months later, whatever the license was they was trying to get, they got it or whatever. And I know nothing about it. And I'm on the phone with one of my sisters. She was like, oh, I'm so glad such and such passed the test or whatever. It tells me about it. And I was absolutely furious, not because that my mom and sisters gave him, the money as my friend, but why didn't you call me friend and say, hey, your mom and your sisters, they kind of helped me out. Like I didn't even know you were doing the career at all. Yeah. So you just took my sisters and my mom money. And then when I found out after the fact, so I was like, did you like thank them? And he was like, yeah, I sent them a message on Facebook and thanked them. I was like, no, you were supposed to call me and get their phone number for that. Mm-hmm. Because they gave you that on the strength of me. Because you were my friend. I didn't like that at all. But some people, they just do whatever.
Oh, damn. Tracy said.
I say that. That's damn true.
This is a whole mess. She's a whole mess.
I'm sorry. Something just catch you off guard. It just cracks you up. Oh my God. Okay. Oh gosh. Thank you, everybody that's extended their condolences. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh God.
That's true, Melody, but at the same time, you gotta understand that people only do and treat you the way you allow them to. So if you cut them off from the very beginning, don't be asking no damn questions, none of your damn business. Keep it short, keep it cute. They'll learn sooner or later.
And that's a perfect example of when a person shows you who they are. Like Miss Toby asked James earlier. So did that put you on alert to keep an eye on him? And he was like, absolutely. Like,
well, I'm curious to what did you do when you were on that alert? Like how did you handle that in the aftermath of that?
Can I answer right quick, James? Y'all didn't hear what James said, right? He said that was the second thing that caught his attention. Yeah. The first thing was the story of Germany.
Right.
That put him on aware. So
Wait,
James,
can you tell me the story of Germany?
Tell you the story of Germany. Food Junkie, tell them the story of Germany. Right before you do that, Food Junkie. Malibu Baby, that is exactly what you're saying here. Like how to just take it upon themselves and force you into something without talking to you. Come on, really? A mess. All right, go ahead, FJ. Tell them the story of Germany. I'm going to go run and get me another piece of ice. Heavy.
You know you ain't going to get no ice. You're going to get you another little shot.
Ice.
You're going to get you another shot.
I need me another piece of ice too.
That's just why I don't like kids. They cry too much.
Tell all your business. Tell all your business. But no, the story of Germany is said individual was in the military in Germany, found a piece of dick at another base, started messing around with this person, was not knowing this person had an actual significant other. So one day, say again?
Cheating, but the said individual is the person that is the person cheating with you.
Side piece, as always.
Okay.
Always a side piece, never the main dude. Anyway, so he wanted some ping that weekend, but the person he was cheating with was going to see his main dude. So he rolled with the guy to see the guy's main dude for 2 hours across the country. Sat in the car while the main dude was with the guy doing what they was doing. He's in the car waiting on him, whatnot, and rolled back with him, and then got it in with him at the same time.
Bitch, who
Right.
the fuck?
Who does that? Where they do that at?
Wait, cause see,
Germany.
Hold on, everybody wrong on this. So you telling me?
He said Germany.
Okay, so I'm cheating on my spouse. So I got a side piece. I'm gonna first let me get the dude with the spouse. I'm cheating on my spouse. I got a side piece. I take my side piece with me to go see my spouse and leave them in the car. That's right. Okay. Secondly, I'm the side piece and I sit in the fucking car and I knew what was going on, like what we was doing.
Watching DVDs, yeah.
While you up there hunching. Wait. So the side piece is sitting in the car while the dude is hunching the main person?
Yeah.
No, he wasn't hunching them because they were in a relationship. They were making love.
And sat in the car.
Exactly. Bab, if desperation had a name, exactly.
And you said watch DVDs in the car?
Yeah. You remember the
portable DVD? I had one, yeah.
Yeah, so how could you do how could you?
Let me tell you something. I ain't seen in my 35 years of living, I ain't never seen a DVD good enough that I'm gonna sit in the fucking car for some shit like that.
Right.
Nope.
Especially
I got one better for you. In my 45 years of living, there's not a piece of ass that's good enough for me to be doing that for anybody.
That too.
That's too.
Hello, Abby.
And then, okay, so for y'all to know this story, that means said side piece told y'all he did this shit?
Yeah, he told me.
Was he proud or was he ashamed? Was he like,
he was proud?
He was proud of it. That was one of his bragging rights.
He thought that was the shit.
That's like he told the story where he had 2 guys fuck him in one night. Oh, was that too much information? I'm sorry.
No, it wasn't too much information. It's just listen. Listen.
Some stuff you should just kind of keep to yourself. Ain't nobody perfect. We all done did some stuff we might be ashamed of, but I wouldn't be telling people about it.
Well, I mean, that's the one thing I'll give him. He wasn't ashamed of that. He'll tell that story. He's told that story on YouTube. So it ain't like I'm spilling tea. He's told that story on YouTube. So.
Well, and I don't know this person, but I'm just talking in general. When it's stuff that people should be ashamed of, but they're not ashamed, sometimes I feel like it could be one of two things. Either you are who you are and you don't care, or you don't know better enough to know that you should be ashamed. It could be one or two.
It's both. It's option C.
Trifling. Yeah.
Right. Option C.
That's what it's given. It's given. I'm an nasty.
Not even that. Like, why would you go?
Playing from James's Galaxy Note 10 Plus.
That's an Android for all those in the back. That's how I'm gonna be. My next go round with dating, honey. I'm just gonna be wilding. I'm lying, child. I am lying.
Just all out there. Just out there.
Child. Wait a minute. Now that's a good question. Say, why didn't they all play together? The fact that he wasn't included says neither of the guys wanted to include. Because, child, wasn't nobody inviting that bottom. She's an old hungry bottom, honey. They wasn't inviting her in, honey. She's greedy, honey.
Okay, maybe I'm getting confused. So what was the point of you going?
Because it was a 2-hour ride. It was from one base to another base. They weren't all ready. So it was from one base to another base. And, you know, the other person didn't know about them messing around throughout the week.
So why did you stay there?
He knew he was in the car. The other person knew he was in the car. He was their friend.
Right.
He was their friend.
And you they friend, and the other person don't know that y'all hunching, but you they friend, and the bitch still ain't invite you in for some iced tea and let you sit in the car. Them ain't your friends.
They was in there sneaking. They weren't.
But I'm saying,
I told you before, Anson, pay attention. Look at my mouth. You see my mouth? They were not hunching. They were making love.
Okay,
back to the initial base with the Kang, they were hunching.
What I'm asking is, why would said side piece take that ride if the dude is going to meet their man? Why are you there?
The same reason why.
Come close to me again, Anson. Come close to me. You close? Okay. All right. Because she's a lesser than bitch.
But Anson, the same reason why they told me, I don't mind being second to your husband.
Oh, and I just could never have that.
As if I had a choice.
Movie, honey.
Okay, well, if they're all of that, tell me in their mind, how did they justify? Like, what did they say?
He was okay with it. He was just okay. He was like, I don't give a shit about that. He was okay. You know, I asked all these questions.
Here's the thing: if you don't give a shit about, I can understand being a side piece and not. I mean, how can you be the side piece and give a shit about when a motherfucker go with their man? What I'm saying is that why the fuck did you decide to go on the trip with him to sit in the car? You could have just said, "Oh, you're gonna be with your man this weekend. See you next weekend."
Anson, let me give you a little deep history of this person's own things. When you're left on the side of the curb by your parents, between both of your grandparents' homes, you always feel that sense of abandonment. So you always feel less than. You're never worthy of your parents' love. So therefore, you're not worthy of a man's love. So you'll do anything and everything just to get a piece of a man.
Oh, so you just want, even when you with your man, bitch, I want to keep you in sight, huh?
Get a piece of this love.
Yes, sir.
When you never had a whole pizza, a slice will do.
You ain't worth quarters, Johnny. Hold on, you. Hi, Sigma Soul. Sigma Soul.
Hey, James.
Good evening, darling.
I just woke up. I fell asleep. And I always have you right here, and I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, I decided to just open up the platform and let's have some fun and have a cocktail. And
exactly, we're snowed in. Everybody's freezing. I've been drinking. I'm just like, damn. You know, and it's just so nice. I love you so much, and this is just nice. You know, just to wake up in the middle of the night, man, it don't be nobody else around.
Right. And here I am on here clowning. That's exactly how it happened. I was like, I ain't ready to go to bed yet. I said,
No.
that's the best thing about this. I said, I got some friends sitting around waiting to party with me. I ran in there, made a drink, and clicked the button, child.
Of course, I see you sipping on your cocktail.
Yeah.
And I was sipping on a lot of cocktails before, but now I'm just glad to be here.
Well, we glad to have you, baby. So I done sucked that sandwich up. I done tore that down. You know, half of the time I don't ever even finish my lunch or whatever it is I'm eating. So I done tore that.
Now, Food Junkie, can you tell me that one more time? When you never had a whole pizza.
What?
A slice will do.
I was trying to figure out what you was doing, child. Okay.
That was a word.
Yes, it was.
That was a word. There. When you never had a whole piece, a slice will do.
What is you doing? Use that camera.
Oh,
right.
Adjusting himself.
No, I wasn't.
No.
I was opening my laptop so I could see the chat.
Not this time, because you listen, don't, child. I've had to listen.
Oh, no.
There's a whole movement, baby.
I'm fully dressed.
This time.
Ooh, Food Junkie. Sometimes I be so hungry and I turn you on. Oh my God. Your food always looks so delicious.
Thank you, baby. I appreciate it.
It looks
the whole spread, honey.
Oh my God. It be looking so scrumptious. And I'm like, oh, if I could just jump through the screen.
Just a little more so I'll put together.
Child, you know, all out there, the right glasses, the right forks and stuff. I'll be like, all right.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And he makes it look so good and it's so professional. And I'm like, I could go to a restaurant and eat what he's throwing down. You know?
That's a little something. I wouldn't do that, you know what I'm saying? Food is love. That's just art to me. It's art.
It is. It really is. And I love food and I love cooking. I just love the idea of food, especially now that I can't go out and buy it. I can buy it, but you know, just being home, you just have to have things to do.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been chopping onions, celery. Like I've been really being a chef for myself instead of going out and paying for it.
Right.
You know?
You get better quality when you cook yourself. Like you get more food, all that stuff. You get better quality, more food.
It's true. Do you realize how one chicken breast, you could cut up one chicken breast? It is so much.
It is.
Yeah.
It really is. Like, you know, one chicken breast can feed. Like, I was surprised. Anyway, I didn't mean to change the subject because now I'm gonna start getting hungry.
Yeah, we're open. This is an open. We've already done stuff, and we're, you know, it's open chat at this point. We're just chatting. Just chatting.
Indian food is definitely good.
Listen, let me tell you, I laughed so hard when I went down to I went to visit Chad, and he says we're going to go and get some Peruvian chicken.
Oh my God, it's so good.
I said, what the hell is a Peruvian chicken? Now, listen, now I'm ready to tell my ignorance, okay? You said Peruvian. I'm a drag queen. I ain't know nothing about no damn Peruvian chicken. I knew about a piece of Peruvian hair. So he said Peruvian. I said, shit, bitch, get ready to get a new piece of He was like, I ain't buying no wig. What are you talking about? We going to get some chicken. So I went down there. We got it.
It was so good.
So damn good.
Mm-hmm.
That's when you know some food is good. When it reheats.
It is still good.
Baby. Because I had it the next day too. And so now every time I go down to visit Child, you know, that's one of my stops.
I'll just get the chicken and then bring it home and make my own like sides. I just want the chicken.
Even their sides were actually good. I was like, because I was expecting the vegetables to not be right, and the seasoning was wrong. I was like, oh my gosh! Hey, Silas, hi baby. I was like, I was excited. So that's where I've been going. So I've been doing that every time I go down, and then really B, you know, she comes and snatches me up while I'm there, and we always end up going over to Caroline's Kitchen, honey.
I love them too. Yeah, that's the soul food spot. But that Peruvian chicken, I want to get a job up in there just for one day, learn the recipe and quit.
Well, here you go. And you moving with a plan.
I just need the seasoning. What y'all doing? I need to see what y'all doing, and then I quit.
When I was in DC recently, my sister and I went to Carolina's Kitchen. It was good.
Yeah, my family, when they come up to visit, that's the first place they want to go. Like, take us to Carolina. Well, they call it welcome, 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 because you know that's what all the people say when you walk in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So my family be like, take us to welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hey, Asia.
Look, all three of the Supremes are here now. I am shocked. We got all three of them here, honey. Abby's out there floating. Really B's there. Is that right there? You see that gorgeous piece right there on the screen? Mm-hmm. That, ladies and gentlemen, is Supreme number one.
Oh, Asia from Brooklyn. Asia, I remember. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Y'all go way back. I remember Asia from Brooklyn from way, way back, James.
Yep. She was my one full moderator for the longest time.
I know.
Moderator by herself. She held it down. That is Supreme number one. She is the Diana Ross of Treasure Lane, honey. Yes, God, honey. We love our age. Yep. But yeah, so those are my things that I enjoy doing when I go down there to that DMV. It's so funny how it's changed, child. I went from going to the DMV and being at Trax, honey. Trax DC. That was the thing.
Oh, not Trax.
Oh, baby. Yes, God, honey. That was all I was concerned with.
I remember some Trax back in the
day. Now I've grown up and it's Peruvian chicken in Caroline's Kitchen, honey.
Right. First time it would be what club am I going to? Now is what restaurant I'm going to.
That's it. Child, back then, when I was running the Trax, it wasn't a small back, but it was a smaller back.
What's Trax?
It's a little club.
It's a club, honey.
A little hole in the wall where things happen.
Oh, what happened?
Things.
I ain't never had no things happen to me in Trax. All I did was dance.
That's some things.
That's all I did, honey. I was dancing, honey. I was following Cedric's movement, honey. That was it. But I seen some things happen, honey, at Trax. Yes, I did.
Okay.
Pride weekend, honey. I said, ooh.
I had to sip my wine because I can't lie.
Oh, real quick, James, can I just change the subject for about 2 minutes?
Yes, ma'am.
This last RuPaul's Drag Race, when she saved what's her name? Okay. Yeah, I mean, I didn't think she should have. I was waiting for her to go, she saved it. Cause you know how RuPaul is. She can do whatever she wants at the last minute. And
I thought I was ready for her to go until she was actually walking. When she was walking up the runway to leave, I realized I wasn't ready for her to go. Just like Ru was. When Ru called her back, I was like, my little heart just sank. I was
me
like,
too.
Okay.
And then when she was like, "Oh, thank you so much. You changed my whole entire life," I was just like, "Oh no, wait a minute."
Yeah.
And it just everything
at some point, but yeah, she wasn't ready for her to go. I wasn't either. I was like,
I wasn't either.
For 3 weeks.
Oh my God, me too. But somebody's having a noise. You hear that noise in the background?
It's over at FJ's.
Okay, it's just stopped as soon as I said it.
FJ he be trying to get things together. I don't pay him no man. He has to go to work, so he's probably doing like 15 different things right now at one time.
Right, but I guess it was almost like as I was thinking it, RuPaul did it because I said, "Oh no!" And then the look was so lovely that Beyonce.
That look was not lovely. That look was a mess.
That
look was horrendous.
Come on, Fuja.
I didn't like it either, babe. I was like, "Girl, what's she doing at it?"
I didn't really like it. I didn't like it either, but she can't do too much.
Baby, it looked like a Swiffer mop panty, a wet one. I said, "Oh." Did you see my thumbnail? I put the picture of Beyonce in the actual dress next to her, and I was like, "Girl, hold up, girl, no ma'am."
Yeah,
Beyonce,
I know.
It's hard. She's hard. You get to duplicate in something that is Beyonce. It literally has to be on point because Beyonce is a perfectionist. You're not getting ready to catch B with one bead out of place. You're not.
You're right. Absolutely
so if you're
right.
going to copy her, you literally have to be on point. You're setting yourself up, really.
Exactly.
And because the dress that she wore is gorgeous. I love that dress. That's like my favorite piece of clothing from the whole Lemonade situation.
Me too.
Gorgeous.
James, was that the inspiration for that video? Was that the inspiration for your dress for that video?
Say it again.
Wasn't that the dress of your inspiration for that video that you did with Oh Boy?
Oh boy.
No. The inspiration was really pink flamingos.
But no, when in your review when you said that everyone was sweaty, I was like, why is everybody sweating so much? And Olivia left had sweat down her back and all kind of
stuff. They were sweaty as hell. I was like, what's going on? I said it must have got hot in there, Jack.
It was too long. That's why. That shit was long as hell. I'm like, when is she gonna be over?
And that hair and all that shit. I said, oh girl, that's too much. Well, what did you think about the suspender look?
It was horrible.
Still look like a little nigga.
Yeah. Just like you said with Gottmik, stop showing your body. Same thing with Simone. Stop showing your body too much. Like
and Simone has to, okay, she's done that a lot of times, but just you gotta have a little bit of breast. Like, come on, can we have a little illusion here? Like, don't do that too much. It's like Simone is great, but come on with the flat.
Yeah, at the flat chest.
Yeah, the flat chest.
What Nina said that was transphobic. I missed that. I didn't hear anything.
What happened? What happened?
What did Nina say that was transphobic? I didn't hear anything.
I don't think, but on those lines, I used to like Gottmik, but now I don't like her.
No, Gottmik is on my nerves. I'm sick of her. But that
me too.
That outfit shit on Tina and
Elliot.
And my Elliot. I like Elliot. But Gottmik's outfit shit on their outfits. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
All her outfits, all her latex outfits look like they walk. They're perfect. They look like they walk right out of the Lady Gaga video.
But like you said though, and when you reviews,
She's a
when you're
woman.
born, huh?
She's a
I'm
woman.
sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
right,
gonna say
right.
it. I'm gonna say it. Gottmik has an advantage. It's not fair.
She
Like,
does.
She does.
Gottmik can slay, but come on, you're a woman, really.
I mean, she's
Now-
a trans man, but her body structure
Right.
is
Yeah.
still that of a woman. So yes, she could wear sample size garments and turn it out.
And it's not fair for this competition. Come on. For this
That's
competition. And there were RuPaul read somebody about their broad shoulders a few weeks ago. And I was like, you know what? That's not fair. Because if you're going to read, did they leave yet? RuPaul read somebody a couple of weeks ago about their broad shoulders. If you're going to have your broad shoulders, you have to hide them. But Gottmik don't have to worry about hiding no broad shoulders because there's no broad shoulders there. Am I right or wrong? Hello?
Child, everybody got broad shoulders there, honey, except for Gottmik, honey.
Thank
All
you.
I see when I see Gottmik is
James.
James.
Michelle got broad shoulders. Huh?
James, thank you. We are on the same page. I'm like, how you gonna like critique that? And now that's just not fair. It's not fair.
Oh, baby, Malibu Beerby. Oh, wait a minute. Now, you know, I don't pay Jamal no attention. Jamal was giving me some. I said, Jamal, what is going on with these testicles, Patty, and this tattoo? And
he
all
was so
this
charming.
glitter
And his
and spinning?
personality was so attractive too, James.
But he needs to cut that mustache though, for real. That mustache is straggling.
Well, I didn't look at his face much. I'm being honest. I didn't look at his face much. But you know who for me, what's his name that comes on all the time and does a lot of the acting talent with him? The little guy with curly hair.
From Canada's Drag Race. Him.
What'd you call him?
No, he's from the one that was on Canada's Drag Race.
Yes, he was one of the hosts.
Yeah.
I can't think of his name. That boy is fine as wine. Do you hear me?
Yes, I do.
I just
agree.
don't want him to open his mouth because when he opens his mouth, I'll be like, child, drop my candy, child. But baby, if he just stand there and don't say nothing, I said, oh.
Yeah, he's a cutie too.
Yeah. But
And
yeah,
he's
Jamal was
tall.
looking good last night. I was like, oh my gosh.
Jamal had it going on, but that mustache
Look at
keeps
this one. Look at
distracting.
my Katie sister, honey. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. How you putting bronzer on Hercules' chest? Ah, Natalia. Look. Trademark.
Yeah, exactly. That's true too.
Well,
See,
no, I'm
no,
so
it's not
sorry.
fair. I'm sorry, and I'm all about you can include it. I mean, I can appreciate RuPaul trying to include, but no, that's not fair in this because it's so much harder for the other people to.
It is, but she probably has to do something down there because things start to look a little different when you go through the transition. There you go. That Jeffrey Boyer Chapman. Oof.
Yes, Jeffrey Boyer Chapman.
He is a TT. Him is a tootie, Annie. Oh, of course she is, Miss Toby, Annie. But for the record, trademark, there's some of the other contestants, they ain't got a tuck either, child. Baby, they just there, Annie. Pull your pants up and come on out here, Annie. Have you ever watched Drag Race? But I feel like I know it from y'all's conversation. Oh, I've never watched. Oh, child, Drag Race is a fun time.
Never. You better start binging from season 1.
Yeah, it's a fun time.
In this pandemic, that'll be a great thing to start watching.
Yeah, I was in love with Gottmik at first, and I'm like, I can't with her.
And then she's got the background and the fashion and design. I mean, so you're always going to look lovely, which I can appreciate that. But come on, you're not a drag queen in the I mean, it's just not fair. I'm sorry. I'm just saying it's not fair. You understand? She's got but she don't got a tuck. Whoever just said that, and then you can wear in the background like it's just too many advantages.
Oh, I just
Yeah,
hope
even
don't none of
if
them.
she was, it's not just because she's small. Because even if she was a heavier girl, she still has the torso of a female.
Yes,
we can. Most drag queens cannot shop off the rack because of the torso. Our torsos are longer.
Yes,
than a woman, and the shit just don't be fitting right. You just be looking crazy.
Yeah.
One of the other ones better be like, "Oh, it's not fair." They better not say that because that's gonna make them look not good. Just do you and keep it moving.
Oh yeah, they don't say that on the show. You would never. You don't say it. You just keep on going with the roll with the punches. Yeah, I can't really get with Drag Race UK. It's like, and that's because I don't understand a lot of their slang and stuff. So I get kind of lost.
The thing about Drag Race UK, they're not polished. They're just so It's like nobody looks good, and I don't understand half the things they're saying either. But they just look so amateur to me. Is it just me? Like, don't they look amateur? Them UK Drag Race, their makeup is not good.
Right. It's Well, I won't say it's not good. It's the aesthetic is different.
The aesthetic is different, but those queens don't look polished. They don't look. They look. They
don't look like our queens. Yeah, their aesthetic is behind. Their aesthetic is more of the John Waters campy.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm just spoiled. I like perfection. I like our drag queens.
Yeah, because that's a whole different thing. Like where some people want to look like pageants, some people want to look more like a woman, and they don't. They really kind of frown upon that. When you look so much like a woman, they kind of frown upon it.
Yeah,
and I don't understand it. I really don't.
Mm-hmm.
Now you know what, Lady T, I ain't playing with you. Wait, we went the fuck off about that H&M outfit on dress. Oh. Okay, Trademark says season 2 is good. Now I haven't tried season 2. I left it alone in season 1. Even Canada, I didn't finish. I watched up until I seen my girl Deborah Cox, and then I was like, okay.
Well, either way, that's something we could binge watch when we're bored to death.
Right, they're not glamour queens. They are actual drag queens. Yeah, they're actual drag queens. They are really the camp and the fun and the hee hee ha ha. They're really that.
Mm-hmm.
Which I still enjoy, but yeah, there's a definite difference. What I noticed in the UK girls, they look older.
Yeah, like they look older.
Like to Meet the Queens, I said, "Ooh, they look older."
Yeah, that's true. But I think it's also just their a lot of those European women look older than are. I don't know if it's about the water and but they never age well, and their teeth are never straight. Their teeth are so ugly. I'm sorry, I don't mean to.
I definitely know. I know exactly where you are with it, but I ain't touching it.
Okay. But I didn't mean to change the subject to Drag Race because I know this is your panel. But James, I can't get you I can get you that anytime if you go to StreamYard again. But I'm just so happy to be here, and I love you so much.
Charvel, you're fine. I got you, Charvel, over there, child. I'm following you, girl, and what you saying, child. Thank you so much. You said they live hard over there, child. Just my opinion, child. Right. some of the UK girls were covered in body hair. Now, some things I ain't gonna let slide, honey. I ain't letting no cocks showing in no frocks. I ain't no body hair. I ain't here for none of that.
Joey J got a hairy chest.
I ain't told you I was in love with no Joey J.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I like her. I like her. Candy wants some of Joey J. I don't want none of Joey J. First of all, I don't want none of them, honey. I don't do the whole Kai thing. It's cute for whoever want to do it, but I don't want to date no another drag queen. Sorry.
Still in your contour.
Yeah, I don't want that. Yeah, trying to wear my damn shoes and shit.
But real quick, next week, James, is the that's your favorite episode. What is it? The Snatch Game. You love Snatch Game. But the last few seasons of Snatch Game has been like, who do you think is gonna show out in Snatch Game? Just your prediction. Give me your top 3 people that you think will do well in Snatch Game.
I don't even know because I don't see it for none of them.
I know.
When I'm looking at them, I don't see like a clear shot for anybody as a character.
I need to know what characters they're playing for.
I think I'm just going to be really shocked. I think Olivia will probably come. You know what? Olivia could do Eartha Kitt.
She could.
Yes.
But again, I'm not sure. You know, Eartha been done so many times. But I'm not sure. Nobody's like a standout.
That's true. That's true. However, I'm just out of curiosity for your next review. If you would have said who you thought would be in the top 3, I think it would come through because you be breaking everybody down.
Yeah, I didn't, and I haven't. Even this whole time, I haven't seen one person on there that I say, yeah, they could do so and so. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to definitely be interesting. I knew that Gottmik was going to slay them for the library. I knew she was going to slay them because she's shady.
Yeah.
Look, she just said, Miss Olivia, the 71-year-old. Joey was cute. Right. It was cute. Joey was cute with the little spike cut the first 2 times. Then after that, it got to be overkill. And then when she put a wig on, I said, no wonder she don't wear wigs. Her wigs was raggedy, honey. I said, girl. Them wigs was bad. They were bad. That ponytail, when she went home, I was like, no, man. That's going to be a no for me, honey.
Speaking of ponytails, I'm happy Denali stopped wearing her ponytails too.
Child. Denali is irritating to me. Tyson. She could
see that.
Could do it, but do she know the character well enough to do it?
I see Simone doing Grace Jones.
Yes. But wait a minute. See, that was the thing. But Lala left. Lala does do Grace Jones.
Oh.
Lala does Grace Jones, but Lala's gone.
Mm-hmm.
And Lala, I think, would have killed Grace, honey. Because she was on, you know, she's real extra. So I could see her doing that whole la vie. I could see her doing all that.
Okay, but why does Simone remind me now, James? That I'm not taking it literal, but when you look at Simone out of drag, it reminds me of Funky Geneva.
She does.
Thank you. Oh my God! Because I said
she looks like a completely polished version of Funky.
Okay.
She does.
Thank you. That's what I was thinking. I was like, oh my goodness.
Right. She does. Because that's, you know, well, naturally, you know, Funky's aesthetic is not to be polished. But
I'm just saying, when Funky's not, you know, in just regular state with the hair shaved and just that a reminder to me. I don't know what it is. Something very
Well,
similar.
it's first because they both have their skin. It's their skin, their bone structure, because they're both.
Yeah, the bone structure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, like they could actually be brothers. Them two. They little. They both little. Yeah. They're funny. I like Simone, but it was a mess this week.
I was surprised that Simone just kind of like gave up this week. I'm like, where's all that sass?
I wasn't. I think we've seen pretty much what she got to offer. I don't think she's gonna be long.
Yeah.
She's a look, and I think she's already ran out.
Oh, can I ask another? What is your prediction for the top 3?
Good night, baby. Well, let's see. Olivia.
Yeah, Olivia.
Rose.
Yes.
And and Tina.
Nope. I see Gottmik, Simone, and Rose.
Oh no, let me take that back. Put Gottmik up there because she's trans man, so she'll make it to the end. Gottmik.
Not fair. Gottmik. I don't want Gottmik in the top 3.
She's gonna be there though. She's gonna be there because it's a political statement.
Right.
Well, you know who I like, James?
Rose might get bumped out because Rose already has a career, so she might get bumped out. I don't know that little thing about when we found out that Tina used to date Graham Norton. I think Tina's gonna make it to the end.
Wait, I like the drag queen that was Liza Minnelli. Is that Tina?
Yeah.
Oh, I like Tina. Even though Tina's kind of like older. I like Tina's performance, and they kind of like dissed her, but I thought Tina was good.
It was it's one of them heard it all before. It was one of those situations.
Yeah, I know.
That 900 times.
Yeah, that's true. It's just not so much. It used. Some other seasons there was some good like talent. I love the RuPaul show. Whenever they do that segment, that's my favorite segment when they do that because that's when people can stand out. You know, the show.
I don't think Candy's going to make it to the finale. I don't think Miss Candy's going to make it. I think
she's not going to make it.
She's going home next week.
Yeah, RuPaul just threw that out to her just for encouragement, I think. And she did. I mean, the lip sync was good. She did good in the lip sync too. Like I was watching both of them. I had to. No, I'm trying to be positive. Come on, Jay. She tried so hard. She couldn't only do so much. I think RuPaul saved her just for the drama because everybody's kind of it's all about.
Definitely fits the girl that you love to hate, honey.
Yeah, and you got to keep the show exciting.
She got saved for the personality. You got to remember, it's still a show. It's a show. You still got to put on a show. So even if I know who I want to win, the people that's gonna give a show week to week, and she's personality.
And she's always
everything about that little number though that she did. Her choreography was busted. That outfit was too little, and that wig was terrible.
Okay, I was just trying to justify it, but
was it Boss that they did?
Mimi, her lip sync got a lisp, Patty.
Yeah, that lisp is iffy annoying sometimes.
That was a good one, Mimi.
Her tongue is heavy. She be talking, I'd be like, girl, that tongue.
Have y'all noticed every time Candy lip syncs, she does the same thing each song?
Right.
Switch it up.
And point.
Right. And fall down like a damn fool and roll around.
Child, and can't hardly get up. Can't hardly get up, honey. I kind of wanted Lala to win. Nah, Lala not polished enough, baby. She wasn't ready. Lala didn't have enough money behind her either.
Lala
Ooh,
nose
but-
contour always bothered
She
me. Her
needs some
nose contour
sponsors.
bothered
She
me.
needed somebody to help her out.
With that nose
Ooh.
contour.
But she definitely got talent. She definitely has talent.
But
But-
James, remember last week, it was a queen that I really don't like. I just don't like her. But she worked that freaking thing out. And you know, the dancer one, that one against.
Elliot?
Yeah, I don't like
I love
Elliot.
I like Elliot. And Elliot, I thought, turned that
Elliot turned
performance. She did. She sent Lala home fair and square.
fair and square. Let's keep
But
it
I
real.
love her. What'd you think about the outfit, Food Junkie, her flapper outfit?
I liked it because it kind of
I
reminded me
thought
of
it was done very well.
Yeah.
Because it was nothing but it was the dollar store Christmas beads. But
Right.
it was sewn. It wasn't hot glued.
Right.
None of that dumb shit. Somebody took their time. They counted and they measured the beads and they
Yes.
really took their time. And so it was flawless to me. And it was so well done. All of what she was doing, the beads were, all over the floor and it didn't break. I
Yes.
thought it was fabulous.
But that
What it
was the
was,
first
so-
week. That was the
Someone,
first week that I loved. What's the name of it? Because the whole time I didn't like the personality of her, but that week I said yes. She
Yeah, she
showed
did
that.
the hell out of that little Kelly Clarkson's songs got a lot of attitude and a lot of so it was perfect.
That
What it
dancing was so great in the split in the show.
When she fell into that straddle, I was like, oh well, Lala, girl, you get ready to go.
Yeah, Lala. That's what I
Yeah,
said.
yeah.
Because I was rooting for Lala too, but I had to give credit where credit is due. I'm like, girlfriend, you going home.
Simone, I think Simone is saying she's getting ready to go. So Simone done showed us what she had.
but Elliot can dance really well because even this week was not, even when she was in the dark, her dance moves was on point.
Oh yes. And I mean everything that Lala was doing, she was not missing a beat. It was like, girl, no, Miss Thing, I got rhythm, honey. They need to get back to showing I said what I said. Period.
Yeah.
Top 4: Gottmik, Simone, Rose, and Olivia.
Olivia's definitely gonna be there.
Olivia will be there. Miss Simone won't be there though.
Yeah, Simone won't be there.
Why you
Simone
hate
won't be there
Simone so
because
much?
Simone won't be there.
Now she ain't got nothing else left. What
But
she got left?
Simone
Remember
keeps
the two
it
challenges she won? She won a comedy challenge and she won an acting challenge.
She ain't funny no more.
and with all due respect,
I'm tired of laughing at her. She ain't funny.
that
no more.
nobody RuPaul's not gonna she's not
And
gonna
I like her. I do like her. but
I
she ain't
like her
funny.
too. I like her too, but RuPaul has an image that she wants to
She thinks she can
represent.
be in the top
and
4
if-
too.
Yes, and if you don't have any breasts, you're not gonna be RuPaul's Drag
Oh, they don't
Race.
care about that. Vala Chachki be running around here flat chested all the time with that
That's
teeny
true.
tiny face, honey. That Vala be sharp though, but she's
Sasha Velour won.
Sasha's bad as shit though.
She don't wear breasts like
Sasha
that.
Velour got something for your ass though. She do. She's conceptual, but that Sasha Velour is something serious. What you think about Sasha, Food Junkie?
She deserves a win.
Her costumes,
Everything.
that one down she got with the knife through the heart, and it's
Mhm.
all needed. I said, ah!
But no, even think about it. Even with the white she did when she had the skeleton on her face when she revealed that, I'm like, shit, who done molded this together?
Listen, let me tell you something. My drag mother was a ball queen, okay? When I tell you she passed on, she would have been screaming at the top of her lungs about some Sasha Velour. You hear me? Would have screamed because when she was still living, well, one of our favorite girls from the whole time is huh? Who were you going to say?
Nobody's saying nothing. Go ahead.
From season 1 is Nina Flowers. We got our life off of Nina Flowers, child, with her bald-headed self. So, but she would have gagged. She would have loved Sasha. She would have loved her. I like Utica. And the thing is, I did, Trademark said that he thinks that Olivia is going to be Miss Congeniality. I don't. I think it's going to be Utica.
But Utica is Utica the weirdy. See, Utica's messing up because Utica could really be better if Utica would just stop going too far with the weirdness, because Utica can really do some looks. But Utica's not gonna win. But I'm just saying,
Utica's actually a costume designer, so that's why her stuff is so good all the time, because she's actually a costume designer.
Yes, Food Junkie, I agree.
Yeah, she's good. I loved the beaded challenge, but it really was more about the tool than it was about the beads. Because the beads, you paid attention to them, but what she did with the tool and the blood and all that was so awesome.
Right.
She looked just like she walked right out of the pages of Interview with the Vampire.
Right.
I was like, girl.
Were those beads or was it pearls?
They were
pearls.
They were pearls.
Right, because but the best beaded look was Rose. That little Tinkerbell number with those little plastic crafting
But I think TV cheated her. You know what goes into that, and I know what goes into that, all them seed beads, but I don't think it came across very well on TV.
Right.
But time out, James. You remember that odd Evie Oddly, or it was another odd queen that won. Now this odd queen is just too odd. Like, she's not trying to divert, try to look pretty at least one time. Like, you can't just be weird every week, right? What do you think?
I actually prefer Utica to Evie.
Yeah, because
Evie's not cute.
Utica's more conceptual than Evie is, and more talented.
Yeah, Evie is just weird in general. Right. Just Evie is literally weird like Rasha. That's who Evie reminds me of. She reminds me of Rasha.
Yeah.
But the sleeping bag dress was everything, Malibu. That was bad.
But Evie, that look she had, that pink look that Evie had, was everything.
Child, I loved a lot of the stuff that Evie did, but her in general, like, I ain't leaving home to go see Evie, child.
No, I don't think most people would.
No.
Evie got a following.
Remember that performance between her and Brooke when she had that Rick James wig and she did that little backflip? I'll take Evie.
Did you say Rick James wig?
Yeah, it was.
But wait a minute. What is the drag queen that won a few seasons ago? That was that weird one. I can't. You know what I'm talking about, Jane? It was about 3 seasons ago. Food Junkie, and it was the weird acting. Not weird acting. The weird queen, she
was weird.
It was 4 seasons ago. I just know it was the one that did all of those moves, and they were weird like that.
That's Evie.
That's Evie.
Oh, that's who we talking about.
Yeah, that's Evie. That was like a supporter.
Okay.
And y'all know, child, I love.
Yeah, that's who I thought it was. That's what I thought it was, but I just wasn't sure. But then this season, they always put somebody like that each season, which I can appreciate that, because I like different, diversity a little bit. But this one here, I think, just went. It's not the same.
James, well, that's not your regular thumbnail. What's that thumbnail?
He probably had to go to the bathroom or something.
I'm saying the
That's
picture
Curious
though.
George. Y'all don't know Curious George?
Yeah, that's this little fella I know.
Oh
honey.
my God, that looks like what's her name?
Don't do it. Don't say it. Don't
No,
say it.
I'm
Stop.
not gonna
Stop.
say it, but now that I see why
Stop.
he's calling her Curious George. Oh my God, that looks just like her.
Like who? Who is that?
Oh my God, it looks just like.
Anthony, you don't watch her, so don't, I mean, you don't watch him. You don't know him, so don't worry about it, baby.
Answer knows who that bitch is. You know my fellow
I was there that
North
night.
Hampton.
I know I was there that night with Rick.
James is a visual artist. Like he be saying what people look like, and when I go look at him, they be looking exactly like what he says.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, I live for my little drag race time, honey. I'd be having me a good old time, honey, in here screaming and yelling at the TV. Child, you know that they told that Rick James wig. That's what made me think of it. Like, give it to me, baby.
It was. It really did give you that Rick James. But you know what it gave you more of, James? The Rick James that the comedian did. Who
Dave Chappelle, child, when he was Unity.
Yeah. She looked more like the Dave Chappelle version of the Rick James. Because Rick James looked.
Who that is? He said, fuck your couch, fuck your couch. They should have never gave you niggas money. Woo. Child, Charlie Murphy. Child, that is too much, honey.
Well, James, why don't you just help? Why don't you help out
afterwards, honey? You know, Rick James was the man, but when you really go back over to his carry and so on, Rick James was a mess,
a whole mess.
You don't remember that, Sierra? When Dave Chappelle had that ring on and it spelled Unity backwards, and he punched Charlie Murphy in his forehead and it spelled it out the right way, and he said Unity. That was like my favorite part of all of that stuff, except for when he kicked him in his chest, honey. When he kicked him in his chest and kicked him up against that goddamn dresser, and he wants to say, I think I'm bleeding in my chest, nigga. Baby. Child, old Rick James, honey. To that girl in the back who didn't know who I was. I'm Rick James, bitch.
Yeah, that was a classic right there, man.
And that was just out of nowhere. I was like,
and I was watching it live, and he just was
baby,
like,
I seen it live and in live. I seen it in real time.
He had
to get giving his acceptance speech.
He ate her at Penny.
And he was giving his acceptance speech when he did it, right? Like a lifetime achievement, something.
On BET, honey.
Well, he got it out, and he died shortly after that.
He did, and then Tina passed after that. I was like, jeez. I was sad. But that's it. Like my god sister, my oldest god sister. I ain't never seen her, but she used to say all the time, "You gotta watch Dave Chappelle." And I was like, you don't do nothing for me. And then she's like, "Here, take my DVDs and watch them and see what you think." And I watched that. When he does the skit, when Keeping It Real goes wrong, that shit was funny. That shit was funny. And when I ran across that Rick James shit, I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. When he said, I wish I had 2 more hands so I could give those titties 4 thumbs down. I said, you know.
One of his most recent stand-ups, even I think during the corona, when he was like, y'all know Juicy Smouye. Man, when I tell you, I had to like pause that shit because I was on the floor laughing. Have you seen that? Oh, you haven't seen that, James?
No.
Oh, you got to watch that YouTube.
Smouye,
he was like, it's this French actor, Juicy Smouye. Y'all know him.
Ciao.
It It was hilarious. You got to go watch that on YouTube.
A hot mess.
Hilarious.
And when he does, what's his name? To be screaming and hollering all the time. Samuel L. Jackson beer, funny as hell, and he be screaming. I'm like, why is he screaming like that? Hilarious.
That was Samuel L. Jackson does. All he do is scream.
He does. He screams.
All he do is scream. Yell. Always yelling. Why are you yelling? Why are you so loud?
Kendra, he's talking about Jussie Smollett, honey.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the Prince one is funny too. His Prince skit is funny too. And them blouses, child. Them Prince skits was funny too.
Yeah, Kendra, Jussie Smollett is American, but in the skit he did, he said he's a French actor. His name is Juicy Smollett. That's the skit.
That's the ring, Daddy. You say Prince said it was true, honey. I love me some Prince. I miss him, honey. I do. I miss old Prince. All right, you all. It's been 2.5 hours. And my glass is empty, honey. Ain't nothing in there but the damn ice now, child. Listen. This has been fun. I had a good time. I appreciate y'all hanging out. I do.
Yes. Thank you, James.
Oh, anytime. I don't know, child. We must do this again. This was fun.
Playing from James's Galaxy Note 10 Plus.
Ow.
That's an Android. It says in the back.
Was that a present? Was that a gift you got, James? Was that a gift? That Alexis was a gift, right?
Say it again.
So wasn't that Alexis a gift?
It was.
Oh, just wondering.
You just told me to get cussed out again, huh? Forget you, FJ.
Go James. Go James. Go James. Ow. 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 It's your birthday. Go James. Go James. Go James. Ow. Go James. Good night. We love you. Good night. Ow. Ow. Ow.
All right, y'all. So listen. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for coming to Kitchen Table Talk. Not at the kitchen table, over in the living room with Spill It Boys TV. Late night with a cocktail, honey. Ain't nothing like hanging out late at night with a cocktail, honey. I will see you all probably tomorrow. All right, you guys.
Peace out.
Have a good night.
You too. Good night, Anton.
Peace out.
Look at you, Anton. See, you don't want to let it go, honey. You just didn't want to let go of mother, honey. Anyway, all right, you guys. I will see you all later. Mwah. Mother out. Good night.